Welcome to Kwon's Corner. Today, I'm gonna have mukbang. Mukbang. Korean porridge mukbang. Let's get started. Welcome to Kwon's Corner. Should I take it off?
No.
Welcome to Kwon's Corner. Today, we're gonna do something different because I'm really sick. I don't know, do I look sick? I'm not sure. So I can't cook and I have to eat. So why not have like a mukbang and have a review? In Korea, when you're sick, we usually eat juk, which is congee or porridge. I covered the porridge recipe, so if you want to make it too, you can click here. Yeah, but since I'm sick, I don't feel like to make it. So after work on my way home, I brought 3 different kind of juk so I can show you guys what juk is like. And I don't know what it tastes like. I don't know. So let's see what I got. Ooh. Since I got 3, okay, I guess I don't need 6 like that. This is chopstick. No. I'm sick, dude. This is spoon and a chopstick. And I got I don't know which juk it is. Juk number 1. Juk number 2. Juk number 3. Side dishes. They gave me a lot. So let's open it.
Juk number 1.
I think this is the same kind as what I make. It's the 쇠고기 야채 juk, which is beef veggie porridge. Look at it, it's super hot. Juk number 2. Ooh, so yellow. This is ho박 juk, which I made for the Halloween. It's really good for Halloween, I think. I don't know. Juk number 3. samgye juk. It's basically same as a samgyetang, but they made it as a porridge, so it tastes pretty similar, different texture. Samgyetang is a Korean ginseng chicken soup. I made it with my mom. You can click here. Oh, I made all of them. Okay, I made this. I made this. I made this soup version, not a porridge. But if you want me to make it, just comment down below. This is... I forgot. What is it? What is this thing called? Oh, dongchimi. Oh yeah. This is dongchimi, which is a kimchi soup, white kimchi soup, summer kimchi soup. I don't know. I don't know how they translate it. And this is Korean kimchi, and this is jeokgal, which is I don't know how to translate. I think I will look it up. And this is jangjeorim. I think it's called Korean braised beef. Yeah, that's what they usually give to me. I got sick last Friday. I had a fever and I was like at work. I was super sick, and in Korea right now in the office, if you're sick, like everyone's like looking at you and try to avoid you because of corona. Even though I don't cough that much, like since I have a fever and they can see I don't feel well, they were start avoiding me, and I was like wondering whether I have a corona or not. So I was at the work, I was more like this and going to the Google and what is corona like? What's the symptom? So I went to a doctor and doctor say I got tonsillitis. You can yeah, it was called 편도선염. Yeah, I had a fever. I feel so much better right now because Sarah took care of me. Thank you so much. I love you. Yeah, but I'm still sick. My throat hurt a lot when I swallow water or swallow spit, so I have to eat juk. Otherwise, Korean foods are really chunky and hard to swallow, but juk is really... So let's try. First, let's try the 쇠고기 야채 juk. Juk is usually hot, so be careful. I hurt my gum and tongue a lot because it's burning hot. Steamy. 잘 먹겠습니다. That's what happens when you do that. Don't do that. I mean, usually, for when you get the delivery or when you get Jook from the hospital, it's so plain. Cause it's for sick people. They don't make it salty. So when I made this episode, I made it a little more salty. You can add either salt or soy sauce. Tastes good. So as you can see, the brown part is the beef, ground beef. And green one is green onion. And orange one is carrot. They usually put black sesame seed or just a sesame seed on top. This was like $8, $10, cause it has a ginseng, which is really healthy, and a date. Oh, I guess it's seaweed. My mom used to cook me 쇠고기 juk when I was young, when I was sick. I think Korean food is really complex and colorful and make really strong acapella in your mouth. But juk is usually like pretty weak sauce. Like, as a Korean food, it's pretty plain. That's what I would say. So even it's a beefy, it's like even there's a veggie. So if you eat it by itself, it's pretty plain. But if you put kimchi on top, it's a different issue. It's like Galileo, Galileo, Galileo Figaro. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves it. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves it. Yeah, I'm sick. I think spiciness and a saltiness of the kimchi brings out the flavor and it makes it different dish and tastes super delicious. Juk number 2 is 호박죽, pumpkin porridge. Did they put the mochi? Oh, they did. Ooh, mochi. My little dog. It's so colorful. I love it. If you have a Korean Asian market near where you are, make sure to get the Korean pumpkin. Ketchup. Tastes super good. This was like a cappella. This is like my mom's heart, like hugging me. It's very warm and like kind of like smoothie, like warm smoothie. That sounds super bad, but and their their sticky rice bowl is super 쫄깃쫄깃. Yeah, and even it was big. You guys saw it, like this big. That's pretty thick, and it doesn't make my throat hurt when I swallow. Oh my god, it's really good. It's like a pumpkin soup. Oh. This is usually my favorite, samgyeopsal, cause I'm meat lover. Okay, that's ginseng, and this is chicken, carrot, green onion, and date, seaweed, and sesame seed. Okay, let's try. Oh yeah, I gotta put 젓갈. Still my favorite. Even though I didn't eat the ginseng flavor, it stays in my mouth whole time until I finish it. You know, some kind of like flavor, it just hit it in the beginning and disappear because of the other flavor. But ginseng is like all the time. Fish egg is very subtle, but I think it's just bring out the flavor. It's like a psychic. This is like Batman and this is like a Robin. Salty, tangy, and spicy. Little spicy. Ooh, I think they cooked the ginseng so long. It's like melting. I wish they cooked it a little less so I can still feel the texture, but it's super smooth, so my throat doesn't hurt. And ginseng is more, tastes like Asian medicine. That's what I'll say. I don't know. Do you guys know what I mean? In Korean, it's a 쌉싸름하다. That's what I would say. I usually like this Korean beef with the rice, but I don't like theirs. Theirs are not that good. My mom is the best. She cooked it so well. That was one of my favorite food when I was young. I'll put it on top. 잘 먹겠습니다. Just it's my personal opinion. Sarah likes it, eating with the Jook, but I will say this was a sidekick. It goes so well. If this is a Batman, this is a Joker. They're like fighting and make good harmony. Yeah, they're both too strong and like.
Why so serious?
Let's try dongchimi kimchi soup water. Kimchi water. That's what I'll say. So refreshing. You know, Jooks are usually creamy, and drinking dongchimi cuts through the creaminess and goes super well. Now I will explain what was it like to get hospitalized in Korea. It's pretty different than America. When I was in 7th grade, I think, not sure, yeah, 7th grade, during summer, I was super sick. Like, my temperature was about like 40 degrees Celsius. I don't know what is it in Fahrenheit. As far as I know, over 40, your brain cell dies or something. I might be wrong, but that's what I remember during the science class. So it was very dangerous and I was super sick, and me and my mom went to a doctor near my house, and doctor said you should go to the emergency room. So my mom drove really fast to the ER because it was super emergency, I guess. Yeah. So we went to the ER, and as soon as I get to ER, they put me down and checked my temperature, and they found out it's super high, and they put the shot. Like, what is it? Like, what kind of shot is it? IV winter. Yeah, so they put IV on my body, and I was only 7th grade, and only time when I see the IV was in the movie or drama, when they were like in Korean drama. I'm gonna die. You're gonna find someone you love, not me. I'm gonna die in 3 months. Don't love me. No, I'm gonna still love you. Yeah, those kind of drama, like when people are dying, they usually like, they're like, you know, they walk around with it, you know. So I was having a puberty, and I was very emotional that time. And I was lying down, and everyone's super busy. And like, there's a nurse, blah 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 blah. I don't know what they're talking, even they're speaking Korean, you know. And doctor, can you please check here? Like blah blah blah. Everything going so much, and like some people are screaming, like they're dying, like. And I hear the beep, 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 like. And I was only 7th grade, and I never been to ER, and everything was super shocking, and I was like 40 degrees Celsius, and puberty, emotional, everything was like going well together and made me feel like I'm gonna die. Like, so I start crying. Like, it wasn't like hurt. Like, I mean, I was really sick and hurt, but not enough to make me cry. But I was starting sobbing so much. And my mom was right next to it. My dad was at work, and I don't know where my bro was. Yeah. Oh, I think he went to Canada. Yeah, so he wasn't in Korea. Yeah. So I hold my mom's hand, and I didn't want to cry. Like, so emotional. I was like, Mama. No, I mean, I actually say, Mom, I'm so sorry. I didn't want to die before you, but I don't want to. No, I really say I don't want to die, but I'm so sorry. Oh, it made me cry. Why am I like? Yeah, like, oh, it made me cry. I'm saying so I can laugh about it, but I'm getting too emotional. I I mean, this like first time I faced the dad. I mean, I didn't actually face the dad, but I felt like I was facing a dad. I was like, Mom, I'm really sorry that I am going first. I don't want to die, but I can't help it. I'm seriously crying. Oh, Mom, I love you. I mean, in Korea, it's like, I don't know what America. I'm crying, seriously crying. I think I just messed up the episode. My channel is about happiness. I'm crying. Yeah, in Korea, if the kid die before parents, it's like a worst thing to do. Yeah. Like
That's anywhere in the world.
no, I mean that's like what? Yeah, okay. That's anywhere in the world. I just realized. So I was like, okay, back to story again. I'm saying you again, Mom. Don't cry. I mean, I still remember. That's why. Mom, I'm so sorry that I'm going first. I don't want to die, but there's nothing I can do. I'm so afraid to leave you alone in this world and going there first. I'm so sorry that I was a spoiled kid. You know, I'm like crying. I can't talk. I can't talk. We can cut this part. Why am I crying? I'm emotional. And my mom laughed, I think. My mom laughed. Okay. I mean, I say more things, but if I talk, like, I'm seriously gonna stop again. And I say, I have this much money in my bank account, and you can have it and like buy good stuff that you always wanted to buy. And I'm sorry for being a spoiled kid. I try my best to be a good kid, but I'm so sorry. I try my best. Like, and she would start laughing, and I was like crying. And she was like, "Did you think you were gonna die? Is that why you're crying? Cause not because you're sick." And I was crying, and I was like, "Am I not dying? Am I not gonna die?" That's what I actually said. Like, yeah. And she was like, "You're not gonna die." And I had what was it? Perio? Doctor told me I had a pneumonia. Did I say it right? Yeah, pneumonia. And I had to be hospitalized for like a little more than a week, like 7 to 8 days, I think. But you know what? I never thought I would enjoy hospitalized. Cause in Korea, in the hospital, there's like a computer. It's like a little PC room. Like you put the coin in it, then they give you like some amount of time. I think it was like 50 cents for 40 minutes, I think. I was like, "Mommy, I feel sick. If I play game, I think I'll feel better." Then she gave me money. Then I go and play. I think that time I played StarCraft? No. Or Diablo? I'm not sure. It was pretty good computer, and they had all different like game because they had to make the money too. I think it's pretty good. Like when you play game, you don't get sick. You're like immune for every disease. That's how I feel. And so I spent most of days, except when my friend, I think even when my friend visited, there was like a few computers, so like a little PC room. So I said, "Can I play with my friend?" He came over and I felt bad, and she gave me money. I wasn't a little spoiled kid, so it was pretty cheap. And so like when my friend come over, I played, and when I'm alone, I play. When I woke up middle of the night, I play. So everything I did was play. Cause when I was in my home, my mom usually let me play 1 hour of the game if I study 2 hours. If I want to play 2 hours of game, I have to study 4 hours. But in here, she can't do anything because I'm sick. You know, since I was sick, and I don't know, I cried because I was gonna die. She let me do everything, and I hate that time. I was super picky. Now I like all the food, but when I was young, I was eating only meat. So hospital food was like a worst food. There was all like healthy stuff that I don't eat as a kid. And I always told my mom, oh, I want sushi, and she ordered for me. And I want something, and she always get it for me. Like every day was my birthday. That's how I felt, except presents. But I get to play like 24/7, and I get to eat what I like. Cause I always say like, I guess I'm like pregnant lady. I think my baby wanna eat the sushi. You know, like I think I will get better if I can get donkas, cola, and she get it for me. I like to eat jjajangmyeon, and she get it for me. Yeah, so it was really a paradise. I shouldn't say that, but as a kid, and when I found out I was not gonna die, that's actually how I felt. And I was super disappointed when I had to go home. Because I know she's gonna make me study. She was tiger mom, so yeah, that's how I felt. Tastes super good. When I was in the hospital, sometimes they serve juk, where some white rice or like mixed rice and one soup and 3 or 4 side dishes. But just think Korean food minus saltiness or spiciness or flavor. They make it so plain for sick people. And I know it's pretty healthy, but as a kid, I hated it. I was never gonna go there because I don't like the food.
Did you like the Jook?
Yeah, I tried it and I don't like it. I think that's it for today. I gotta take a medicine. Oh, it's super different. In America, when you get a pill, they usually give you in a plastic container, yeah. But in Korea, when you get medicine, they usually give you like wax paper. They give you in a wax paper and you just tear it and take it out. If you have to take a different medicine for the morning and a lunch or dinner, they usually write it down for you. So they usually write morning, 아침, 점심, 저녁. So you don't get confused. So that was my bad. That's it for today's episode, and I'm wondering what you guys think. Should I make more this kind of video or not? Please tell me what you guys want to see next. So see you next week. 안녕. 안녕.
I might have a virus, so I can't kiss you.
Bye bye. If you like this episode, please subscribe and the like button. And if you want to see more video, it's over there. Over there. And if you have any requests, please comment down below. I'll make sure to cover it in a future episode. See you next week. 안녕.